All right, so today's classwork is going to be a quick review on our stat stuff, the mean, median, and the mode. So I went ahead and did our weekly temperature forecast for this week in San Ynez. So I went online and collected some data. 85, 81, so it starts on Friday and it goes all the way to Sunday. So I went ahead and wrote this down. You guys can see right there. Take a minute, copy all those numbers down, or just skip to this next part. We're going to do mean, median, mode, and a quick whisker plot. The first thing I have to do is I have to put the numbers in order from least to greatest. So from least to greatest, hopefully you don't mess up, it is 69, 70, 73, 74, 77, 2 77s. Oh, I forgot a 76. Sorry, nobody's here to check my math. Okay, so 76, 77, 77, 80, 81, and 85. Okay, so I put the numbers in order from least to greatest. Now, the first thing I'm going to do is find my middle term. So my middle term is, well, since I made that, I'm going to kind of just go this way. So take that number out, that number out, that number out. All right, so it looks like I have two numbers. You're not allowed to have two numbers as your middle term. So your middle term is going to be the average of two. So your middle number is going to be right here, which is a 76.5. So what number would be right in the middle of both of those? A 76.5. If you didn't know that, you add the 2 and divide by 2. So 76 plus 77, you take the average of those, add them and divide by 2, 76.5. Okay? So now I'm going to look at this lower half. I'm going to find my middle number there. So my middle number there is going to be 73. All right. And then I'm going to find my middle number here is 80. Okay, so what does this tell you? This tells you that this is your minimum. This is your maximum. 73 is quartile 1. 76 is quartile 2. And this one is quartile 3. Quartile 2 is also called your median. All right, so let's go ahead and do a quick box plot. Now I kind of want to scale this so it's somewhat nice. It goes from 69 to 85. So 69 to 85, let's go with, I'll start at 60. Yeah, and go to 60 to 90. Okay. So let's just say this is 60. $65, 70, 75, 80, 85, 90. Now I'm going to put all these points in. And my minimum is 69, so it's right there. Quartile 1 is at 73, so 1, 2, 3, it's about right there. My median is 76.5, so it's about right there, 76.5. And 80. And my max was 85. So these become the whiskers. Okay, it looks like that. So what does that tell you? Oh, okay, it tells you that the temperature for the following week is pretty much between the 70s and 80s. So pretty good weather, all right? A couple of information that you can either tell from this or from here is that your minimum is 69 degrees. Your maximum is 85 degrees. And then we have a couple other ones. Minimum, max, we have the mean, median, and mode. Well, which one's the easiest? Mode. The mode, you actually cannot tell from here. You have to look at this. The mode is the number that occurs the most. Sometimes you can have no mode or you can have more than one mode. In this case, the number that occurs the most is 77. So we're going to have a 77 degree temperature a couple of days coming up. The median is a number right in the middle. And so that is 76.5. And these are all degrees. Okay, the mean. The mean is the average temperature for the next week. So to find the mean, you have to add all the numbers and then divide by how many numbers. So let's see, how many data points? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Let me count that again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, 10 numbers. You guys plug it into your calculator or you're just going to wait and watch me do it. So 6, 9, 70, 73. And you don't have to add them in order. You can add them in any order, but I'm already here. Okay, so the total is 762 divided by 10. Just move your decimal over one spot. So it's 76.2 degrees is the, mean. Another fancy word for the mean is the average. Add all the numbers and divide. So the average temperature is about 76.2. And I'm just going to enter those again, make sure I added them right. Yeah, okay. So you're good. Mean, median, and mode. Other things that they might ask you to do is sometimes called the range. So the range is your maximum minus your minimum. So 85 minus 69. So that means the maximum minus the minimum. So it's going to be, what's the difference between those highest values? So the difference between all of those is going to be a 16 degrees difference. Okay, so that's how much the temperature is changing, again, through the day. Sometimes we'll ask the inner quartile range. And they say, well, I know your temperature is going to be varied all the way from 69 to 85. But for the most part, we're going to look here. So what are those temperatures? What's the difference between these temperatures? So they take quartile 3 minus quartile 1. Well, quartile 3 is 80. 80 minus 73. Oh, okay. So that's going to be a 7 degrees difference. Oh, oops, you guys can't see that. Okay, so inner quartile range is quartile 3, 80, minus quartile 1, 73. So they're saying, oh, well, the difference right here is about 7 degrees. All right, that's it.